the Strait of Hormuz is a strategic waterway for global oil and gas trade. The UAE accused Iran of striking an Adnoc tanker with a missile in the Strait of Hormuz, with no casualties. The UAE said Iran targeted an Adnoc tanker with a missile in the Strait of Hormuz, with no casualties. The UAE said one of its ships was targeted by an Iranian missile in the Strait of Hormuz. Adnoc confirmed one of its ships was targeted by a missile while crossing the Strait of Hormuz. Adnoc reported 15 of its vessels had been attacked since the conflict began, including 3 this week, killing 1 crew member and injuring 20 others. Oman said positive talks have been taking place with Iran over an agreement to secure a shipping route through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's foreign minister said talks were in their final stages, but the reopening of the strait remains subject to other conditions. Iran demanded compensation from the US for violations of the June deal. Iran's security chief said the Strait of Hormuz would not reopen until the US corrects its behavior. Iran reportedly sought fees of 5% to 7% of cargo prices for vessels passing through the strait, but France downplayed this. Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson said an agreement with Oman was in the final stage of review. Iran said the agreement would not mean the Strait of Hormuz was safe for all passing vessels. Iran argued that the US must end its naval blockade of Iranian ports and lift sanctions. Iran's Supreme National Security Council said the strait would not open until the US corrects its behavior. Iran issued demands including that the US must never threaten Iran again, end the war, lift the naval blockade, withdraw military, compensate, lift sanctions, and release frozen assets. Oman said discussions were continuing in a positive and constructive atmosphere. Iran said it was close to reaching a separate deal with Oman to manage the strait. An agreement over the Strait of Hormuz is still far away. Tim Wilkins said ships stuck around the waterway are in limbo and transiting is still dangerous. The UK Maritime Trade Operations reported a ship struck by an unknown projectile off the coast of Oman. Whether a deal will be finalized